guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to talk to you about Monique and Steve Harvey. If you guys haven't seen it yet, there's an interview between those two, and honestly, in my personal opinion, I really feel like that interview was kind of to put Monique in her place. I really felt like that interview was done with malicious intent. I felt like his whole sole purpose of that interview, and this is my personal opinion, I felt like he wanted her to go on the platform and apologize, and he wanted her to shed some tears. It's kind of like you seeing somebody forcing down, like force feeding somebody something just so you can change their emotion. And she was just sitting there as strong and as confident as she was. And I was proud of her for doing that, because honestly, I get what Steve was saying, but I agree with Monique 100% when it comes to integrity versus money. And I agree with that, especially on the platform that I'm on, like YouTube. Like, a lot of people will lose their integrity just so they can make money. And that's not what it's all about. I would rather struggle and be at, my average level than happen to kiss somebody's tail and be unhappy. I felt like they were using her. I felt like the whole reason why she was on that show is for him to gain views and him to use her for publicity, to be a topic. Because I haven't seen Steve Harvey's show really going viral in a while, like a long while. So I really felt like he was using her for, clout, the word the kids like to say. Because this topic was big almost 6 months ago, maybe even a year ago. So the fact that the topic was on camera, I just felt like that was kind of weird. So sad to actually see somebody on natural TV, like you're on TV and you're saying like you have to conform to white Hollywood in order to make it, in order to keep food on your table. If you don't listen to master, then you will never make it. And I was just like, am I watching this right? Like, am I reading this correctly? I had to watch that video like 4 or 5 times, y'all, because I'm like, I know this man ain't come on TV and literally say, I would rather lose my integrity in order to keep food on the table. That's basically what I seen out the whole interview. Because Monique was like, I got blackballed because I said no. All I did was say no. I was not willing to work for free. You already got paid $50,000 for a movie and you worked way more than that. So you did that for a friend, and then they wanted you to travel for free. And it was really, really sad. People are so willing to lose their integrity. They're willing to lose their soul. They're willing to lose their dignity. They're willing to lose their self-respect. They're willing to lose all of that. Their values, their beliefs, everything in order to make money. And we see it every day. Like, people really want to risk it all for some money. And my thing is that money makes you happy for a second. It may make you happy for a little while, but it's not going to make you happy for long terms, because you're going to start to be the pet. You're going to be the house pet. Once people know that you're willing to do anything for some cash, they're going to keep using you and keep using you. And to be honest, you're probably not even getting paid what you're worth, because you're so willing to do anything that somebody say for the check. So there was some points in the interview in which I just felt like it was crazy. I really felt like he was trying to force her to apologize on camera, and he was trying to force her to have a breakthrough. Like, he kept trying to get her to cry. And I'm so glad that she stood her ground. She stood firm in what she believed in. Like, he kept yelling, trying to make these points and stuff. And it was like me trying to see somebody make somebody cry or make somebody apologize. Like, you know how people get on platforms to kind of clear their name and, clear their statement. And she was like, I said what I said, basically. And at the end, she wrapped that on up and said, we just gonna have to agree to disagree. Period. But all in all, Steve Harvey basically proved her point. Like, he proved her point throughout the whole entire interview, basically with everything that she said. And the fact that you had the Steve Harveys, the Oprahs, the Will Packer, and the Lee Daniels, people that are very prominent in the Black community as far as like their work ethic and what they got going for themselves, the fact that she said that they all agreed with her, but privately was very sad, because people, you know, you think these people are your friends, you think these people are for you and they're there for you, but sometimes, like, when you don't have that support and you don't have them backing you up, it's like they put her back against the wall. So it made her, and then he wanted her to apologize for her comedy relief, her going on stage telling them to suck her, you know, bye. And she was like, I'm not going to apologize for doing what I feel is real and doing what I feel is my talent, because that's how I felt. And I said what I said. So I mean, look, you can't force this lady to apologize for what she said and what she did, because that's how she felt and that's how she still feels. And I feel like everybody understood where she came from. The fact that you can even look up and you can see that no black woman has made 7 figures on Netflix as far as a comedian, that's sad, and that's already telling. That's very telling. It basically proved what she said, because we have some powerful black comedians that I feel are naturally funny, such as the Moniques. And people like, oh, we haven't seen Monique do a stand-up in like 5 or 6 years and boom bap. But the thing is that, you know, Monique can get on the stage and make you laugh. You know, I was just reading the comments and I was just agreeing to so many people. I'm just like, yo, like, this is just sad. It's sad to see a man on TV basically yelling and telling you, you have to listen to these people in order to stay in this circle. You have to do this. If you don't do it, then you're gonna be blackballed. You have to do it their way or no way. And it was wild. I just believe for real, like, our people work so hard for us to be free and for us to have all this freedom and liberty and just to live. You know what I'm saying? They work so hard for us to sit up here and conform to what people feel like is standard. And you know, like, this is like a white world. Like, they want us to basically conform to everything that they feel is correct. I don't see a problem with what Monique was saying. I don't see a problem with what her standing up for herself. And I don't see a problem with her saying how she felt. So I don't know, you guys. Y'all tell me y'all opinions down below. Let me know how y'all felt, because this just was a whole lot, and I was just not here for it. But yeah, my prayers go up to Monique. I wish her well, and hopefully she could get some type of deal as far as, you know, hitting the stage again, going on tour, because she deserves it, and I hope that it comes to her.
Can we stay home tonight? Try something new tonight. Hey, this drink got me feeling right.